Good day. I'm Debbie Krieger, and I teach at the Lake Country WAC. And I'm delighted to be with you today. I teach mat Pilates as one of the classes in group fitness, and I also have been teaching on the equipment for about 16 years. So, love this form of exercise. It's a great way to warm up or to stretch out from the end of the day. So, you don't need any equipment today. Let's go and lie on your back. We're going to start out with some bridging. So, lie all the way down. Okay, so before we do actually bridge up, I'd like you to take your pelvis and tilt it forward and backward so that your back becomes imprinted into the floor, and then you get a little arch off the floor. So back and forth. Now notice that you're able to move your low back without lifting and lowering the shoulders. Press the belly into the backbone. And then see if you can start to breathe with it. So it's an inhale and an exhale. And an inhale and an exhale. Let's do 3 and 2 and 1 more. Good. Then float your arms up to the ceiling, toward overhead, until that moment where you feel like your back would arch. So we want to move the arm in the shoulder socket without moving your back. So think of being a china doll, an antique, and there's in that fixed position with the limbs moving in the socket. Take an inhale, exhale to your hips. Inhale overhead, exhale to the hips. Reverse. Reach out wide as far as east is to west. Exhale to the hips. Inhale, reach out wide. Exhale to the hips. Inhale, reach out wide. Exhale to the hip. And one more. Inhale, reach out wide. And exhale, pausing with your hands next to your hips. Lift one leg as you inhale. Lift the other. Exhale. One down and down. Now, again, your spine, theoretically, not moving. Lower and lower. The femur is moving in your hip socket. Your back staying right where you set it. Pull the navel down into your backbone and lift and lower and lower. Now, if that is doable for you, no stress, no pain in your back, then go ahead and lower both legs, opening this angle in your hip. Exhale as you come back. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you pull it back. Inhale as you open. Now, my low back is staying right where I put it. It's not rocking in order to open the hip. Try it with your hands cradling your head. Press the belly down into the back so your back is imprinted. And exhale as you lift. And inhale, lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, lower. Your elbows are wide. There is no yanking going on in your neck. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. One foot down, the other foot down, and lay your head down. Now let's lengthen the legs out. Toes are pulled back toward your shins. And we're going to lengthen through the top of your head. Look down into your lap. Press the belly into the spine. That's an exhale. And inhale as you come back to the floor. And exhale. Pull those toes back toward your shins. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale. And inhale down. Draw your heels in, and here we go into that bridge. Press the belly down into your back. You can feel your spine imprinted into the mat. And then lift one vertebra at a time till you're up in a shoulder bridge. And just tuck the shirt in here so that you can see that the spine is now going to go down one vertebra at a time. Big toes are pressed down into the mat. and relax. Exhale, press the belly down into your back. Lift the tailbone. Roll the spine up. Inhale here. Exhale as you lay your spine down. Think of your front ribs pulling in toward your back ribs. Inhale, the rib cage opens sideways. Exhale, it contracts. The front ribs pulling down towards your back ribs. The shoulders never leave the mat. Try not to send that tension into your shoulder girdle and start curling up. Keep the collarbones open, wide. Inhale here and exhale as you lay your spine down. Reach your tailbone for your heels. Try to stretch it out. 2 more. Exhale as you press down. Lift up. Inhale, hold. Exhale as you lay your spine down. Inhale to bottom. Exhale, press the belly down in the back. Lift. Inhale, hold. And exhale as you lay your spine down. All right, we lift one leg, we lift the other. 100 beats. 5 inhales, 5 exhales. Lengthen through your neck. Not a crunch. It's a lengthen to lift up and over. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Good. Keep pressing the belly down into your back. Exhale. We have 4 to go. Inhale. Exhale. If you're feeling this in your back, you need to stop. Readjust. Pulling the belly into the spine. Never keep going if it moves into your back. It's about getting to that internal abdominal wall, the core. And tuck your knees in as you exhale. Now, keeping your head where it is. Inhale, extend the arms and legs. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. 1 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Lay your head down. Let your feet come down. Push the heels out. Toes pulled back toward your shins. Lengthen through the upper spine, thinking of your head pulling away. And exhale as you rise up. If you're not rising real easily today, then hold on to your legs. And exhale as you press the navel up into your back. Inhale there. And exhale as you slowly lay your spine down. Now, when you let your arms go toward overhead, remember how we talked about not letting the spine arch. Inhale as you lift. And exhale as you come up and over. Inhale, hold. And exhale as we curl it down. 1 vertebra at a time. And reach overhead. And arms up. Lengthen the neck. Exhale. Inhale, hold. Exhale as you curl. Trying to feel the center of my spine melting into the mat. And we'll do 2 more for now. Arms up to the ceiling. Lengthen through the top of your head. Exhale. Inhale, hold. And exhale as you curl it down. Again, if you're stuck or sticky, hold on to your legs so that you can go through the center of your spine and lengthen. Exhale. Up and over. Inhale. And exhale as you curl it down. Good. I'm going to draw my right knee in, keeping the foot in line with my knee and hip. Float the left leg off. Pull the knee in, reach the other leg out, and switch. Now, we're going to do this staying in the center, not rocking from one side to the other. So not a twist or a rock. It's your rock solid, and you're pull, and lengthen. Let's do 8, and 7, and 6. Here are 5, and 4. Keep lifting that upper body. 3, and 2, And 1. Good. Lengthen the leg. Elbows are wide. Keep lifting your head. Switch, bringing your leg to your hands and your face. And switch. Use your belly to bring the leg in rather than reaching with your arms and pulling in. 8, 7, 6, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lay your head down. Rock your knees a little side to side, letting the hip lift off of the floor. Open the arms out and make that rotation a little more dramatic. Now again, your belly button is pulling down into your backbone. And 3, and 2, and 1 more, and back to the center. Now we're going to rotate the upper spine. Knees will stay. Lift your upper body. Rotate without landing back on the floor. Come back to the center. Rotate to the other side. Back to the center. Exhale as you rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale as you rotate. Inhale, center. Try to keep those shoulders off the floor. If you want to add a little choreography, you could extend the opposite leg. So let's do 10. Lifting, lifting. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and center. I'm going to roll up, grab my shins, look into my lap, shoulders down. They want to come up. Keep them down away from your ears. Look in your lap, come to your shoulders, exhale up. Inhale to the shoulders, exhale up. See if you can balance without touching the floor. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's extend the legs out. Oh, maybe 12, 18 inches apart. And you're going to sit very tall. The other day I taught this, I had my back against that wall. And that way you can get a sense of the articulation that we're going to do in spine stretch. So your head leads the way, lifting and peeling off the vertical line as you exhale, and inhale as you lift back up. Head being the last to come up. And then the head is the first as you exhale and inhale, lift up. And exhale forward. And inhale, lift up. So the head, upper back, middle back. And now stack the lower back, the middle back, the upper back. And breathe out. Your arms are parallel to the floor. And inhale, lift up. And exhale forward. And inhale, lift up. There we go. All right, we're going to do some extension. Lie on your stomach. Hands are gently underneath your shoulders. Belly is pulled up into your back. Shoulders roll down your back. Lengthen your neck. Very gentle on the hands. Inhale. Think of stretching your head, your neck, your upper spine away from your hips. And then exhale as you come to the floor. And inhale. Every time your belly is pulled into your backbone. Exhale down. And inhale as you lengthen. It's not about height here. It is stretching that upper spine. And exhale down. And inhale, lengthen. Now, remove your hands. Bring the palms to your legs. Tip the top of your arm toward the back of your ear rather than letting it come forward. Okay, and that's going to look different on each body. Exhale as we come down. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale down. And inhale, lengthen. And exhale down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale down. And inhale, lengthen. Hands float underneath your forehead. Belly pulled up. Shoulders down. Your neck is long. Inhale. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Go into breaststroke, reaching your arms forward. Pull out and exhale, shoot the arm forward. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lengthen out. And exhale, forward. Great. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Press in a straight, solid spine. And then flex into child's pose. Be sure you're pulling your navel up into your back to get that stretch. Coming up, so your hands are under your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. Okay, we're going to change the shape of the back. I want you to exhale and drive the navel up to the ceiling. Inhale, look forward and lengthen out. So the hips stay right above the knees. Exhale as you curl into flexion, driving the navel into your back. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale as you scoop up. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale as you scoop. And inhale, lengthen out. Okay, reach the back, left leg back, right arm out. All right, now try to keep your torso still as you bring the knee in, the elbow in, reach out. So no change in the spine. Tuck and extend. And tuck. Keep the belly pulled in and extend. And tuck and extend. Bring those two limbs down and switch, keeping your spine still. Reach and tuck. So I'm not changing the shape of my back. Hinging in the hip and the knee. And reach out and bend in. And reach out and bend in. And one more. And bend in. Knees down. Coming to a straight line. Perhaps take your knees off the floor and slowly lower down. Press up, knees are on the floor or off. Then extend so the knees are off. And exhale down. If you can do a regular push-up with your knees off, be my guest. And down. Press knees down, knees up. Take it down. Press up. Knees up. 3 more. Elbows are narrow to your torso. And press up. Extend. Belly to spine. 2. And press up. And extend. And 1 more. And press up. And then press back into child's pose 1 more time. Just give your wrists a little bit of change. Then come forward. All right. Now I'm going to curl the toes under and lift the hips. Keeping the hips still. Hinge the hip and come down. So I'm going to turn a little bit. Lift and lower. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. And lift. Hold. Lighten the opposite hand. And down. Change legs. Lighten the opposite hand. down, and down. Okay. All right, you're on to your right side down. Now lift up in a side plank. Lower and lift your hips. And lift. Good, about 15 seconds. And hold. Bring the hip down. Stay lifted through your rib cage and make a large circle with your leg. Slowly, in control. Try to keep the knee aiming forward rather than rotating to the ceiling today. And back. 4 more. Good. Keep lifting through your right elbow, right shoulder. Very nice. Reverse that circle. Back, up, and forward. And forward. Good. Keep lifting those ribs. It's so easy to start sinking down into your shoulder. Good. You have 2 more. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Keep trying to rise off of the floor. And 1 more. Good. Now let's do a D, a capital D. Lift, come forward, and back. 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 Now we're going to go backwards. Lift, go back. Slide up to the foot. Lift, go back. Slide up to the foot. Lift, go back. Slide up to the foot, and lift, go back. Slide up to the foot. Lie all the way down. Top hand can be on the floor or on your hip, and inhale, extend. And exhale down. And inhale, extend. Belly button's pulled in. And exhale down. And inhale, extend. Exhale down. 1 more time, please. Inhale. And exhale down. Lie on your back for teaser. Reach the arms out wide. Look into your lap. All right, if your spine says I'm not getting up, hold onto your thighs. Curl in, that's called flexion. Lift up and extend at the top, nice and tall. Curl, low back. Lay your spine down and reach. Inhale, look into your lap. Exhale as you curl up. Inhale and hold. Exhale as we curl down. And inhale, exhale up. Inhale, hold. Exhale as you curl down. And inhale, exhale up. Inhale, hold. And exhale down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Can you move your arms without moving your back? Reverse to the other direction. And hold. And exhale, curl it down. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale up. So you're thinking of a long spine, not a crunch. Different than the gym. And exhale as you curl. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And then rise up 1 more time without using your hands if you can. Swing over the other side and come into your side plank. Good. Nice. Press belly to spine. You're unable to see your feet if you're truly in a straight line. Keep pressing away from the floor. Five, 3, 2, and 1. Stay lifted through your spine. Bring your top leg forward, up and out. So we're moving this bone, your femur, in the hip socket. I've heard the analogy of a guacamole maker. You're stirring it in that joint. through. Slower is harder. I'm trying not to move my spine forward and backward. It's all happening below the waist. All right, now reverse. So when your leg goes back, your chest does not fall forward. And back. And back. I find if I don't do these several times a week, my hips start hurting. Could be because I've been around for a while. But feels great to keep those joints moving. As soon as they start getting immobile, it affects the rest of your body. How about one more? Good. Very nice. All right. I'm going to have you lie down and inhale, lengthen out. And exhale. Inhale, lengthen out. And exhale. And inhale, lengthen up and out. And exhale one more time. Inhale, lengthen out. Slide your elbow back in. And we'll do a D. Lift, come forward, and back. Lift, come forward, pull back. Lift, come forward, pull back. Lift, come forward, pull back. Now we're going the other direction without the spine moving. Up, take your leg back, slide to the foot. Lift, take it back, slide up to the foot. Lift, take it back, slide up to the foot. Lift, take it back, and in, and one more time. Lift, and back, and in. Good. Lie on your stomach for swan. Lengthen to your neck. Belly is pulled in. Reach forward. Now this is stretching through the front of your spine. Exhale as you go forward, but do pull your abdominal wall in to support your low back. Roll the shoulders down. Look forward. Inhale as you lengthen out. And exhale as you reach forward. And inhale, shoulders down, look forward. You're able to rotate your neck. And exhale, good. Lift your elbows so that your forearms are off the floor. Your neck's not over extended or flexed. And lower down. And again, pelvis down, belly pulled up into your back. Lengthen out. Able to move your neck. And exhale down. And inhale, lengthen. Nice long stretch. These are our posture muscles. Good. Now, let's bring the arms forward and alternate lifting opposite limbs. Now, you want to keep your spine still. Your neck is not overbent. And breathe, belly pulled in. Okay, this spine as quiet as you can. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach in a star. Maybe you need to put your legs down, that's okay. Hold, hold, hold. And down, and then press up into an angry cat. Then we'll lie on your back. Okay, so if it's difficult to hold your legs up to the ceiling, perhaps you have long legs or your hip flexors are tight, go ahead and bend your knees. This is about stirring this bone here in the hip socket. So let's think of being at 12 o'clock, circle to 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 12. Go the other way. Now I'm going to lengthen my legs because I can. Belly pull down in your back. The legs are moving as one unit. Your hips are down. And again, around. And around. Hips stay quiet. And around. Good. One more time. Around. Okay. Cradle your head. The legs are in Pilates V. Lift your upper body. Lower the legs down 2, 3, and exhale up. And lower down. 2, 3, and exhale up. Upper body's not moving. Down. 2, 3, exhale up. Down. 2, 3, exhale up. Bend the knees into your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull the toes back. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, reach out. And exhale, pull back. And inhale, out. Now lie back down on the floor. Take your legs wide. Flex and point the ankles. Keeping your thigh where it is, bend your knees. Heels came together. Push out through the heels. Bend your knees. Push out through the heels. Bend your knees. Push out through the heels. Bend your knees. Push out through the heels. Lift your upper body up. Reach toward your right ankle, your left, your right. Belly down to spine. Your right, your left, your right, your left. 8, 7. I'm trying to keep my shoulders off the floor. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down. Circle the legs through the middle, out wide, trying to make a large circumference. Around, 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 around. And 2. Oh, that feels so good. And 1, and then knees in. Reverse curl. Hips are going to be lifted, maybe a tiny bit off the floor, and down. Your arms are pressing down. That's okay. Lift and lower. Now, if this is really challenging for you, don't be hard on yourself. Give yourself a little break. Kick your legs up and then try to control the descent. Shoulders stay on the floor. If you have no trouble with this, you can extend the legs and lay your spine down. And exhale. This is a reverse curl. All in control. And inhale down. And exhale over. And inhale down. And exhale over. And inhale down. One more. Exhale over. And inhale down. Good. I'm going to roll up. All right. Saw. Feet are wide. Lifted tall. Rotate to one side. Reach across that leg. Look back at your hand. Inhale as you remain rotated to stack your spine. Come through the middle. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale. Stay rotated. Look behind you. Come through the middle. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Around and through. Exhale. Inhale as you lift up and around. One more each way. Keep your weight even on those hip bones. So when you're reaching over your right leg, your left leg didn't come up. Your left hip stayed anchored in the floor. And same to the opposite side. And inhale, lift up, and come through the center. Crisscross your legs or send them forward. Take your left arm up and go over to your right. Look up at the ceiling. Keep your arm back and lift up and go over to the other side. Again, folks, think of lifting tall up out of your hips, pressing those knees down. Look up at the ceiling. Keep the arm back. There's no rotation yet. This is sideways. Inhale up and exhale over. And inhale up and exhale over. And inhale up and exhale over. Oh, goodness. One more time. Exhale. Now, before we Go to the other side. Rotate behind you. To the center. Second side. Over. And up and around. Good. And I love rolling. If you don't, you can just turn this off. But I'm going to add what we call open leg rocker to finish today. So we're going to think of being fixed shape like a rocking chair. You can grab your thighs. You can grab your shins. You could even grab your toes. But the arms don't get to bend and extend. So once you make that grip, you want to hold on to it. I'm going to roll to the shoulders, and exhale back up. Now the exhale is your core, so give it a good exhale. Inhale to the shoulders. You'll have so much more strength if you exhale on that. And the slower you go, the harder it is. Whoa. How about a couple more? And together, point and flex those toes and ankles. Remember, I always suggest before you get out of bed in the morning to move your feet around. Spend 30 seconds. Twist around, toes, ankle joints, and the other direction. Place one foot down, the other. Lift up and over. And inhale, lift up. All right. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you feel great. I can't wait to see you back in the club, in the studio, in our mat class. Tomorrow you have Shannon doing yoga float and Ryan doing a strength class with you. So keep moving at home, guys. We miss you so much and can't wait to open up. See you again.